I need to actually watch Eddie versus. He's going back to New Japan, by the way. He's gonna fight Coughlin.
Bing bong.
I hate. On to what I am, pretending I'm a superhero. It's true though. It's true. And
I agree with you.
Huh?
I agree with you.
Exactly. It's not. Wait, did you agree with me?
Hey. Breeze past it. Nothing happened.
Very well.
How many people do you know can survive a huge hammer being dashed on their head?
Bugs Bunny.
So
Don't boo me, I'm right.
What in the Rick Boo is this? I have literal powers.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Yo, what is going on? It's Unbounded once again. I'm your host as always, Mr. Truth Teller. Along with me, I've got my boy. Still got to find him a nickname, but he's Isaac as of right now.
You know, I've actually been thinking about that myself because I got nothing.
We'll figure it out. One of these days. How you been doing, dog?
Well, Thanksgiving was good up until that Raiders game, which officiating is still trash. It didn't help that Duke lost. That didn't help.
Hey man, at least all the games you probably were able to watch of your teams was entertaining. I had to sit there on Monday and watch my team.
Like, what is up with y'all? Y'all are weird.
Define weird.
Struggling.
Define struggling.
I'm trying to be nice and say
no.
Okay, y'all look like trash. Y'all do. I mean,
no, because I'm going to be absolutely suck.
You definitely don't look like the Seahawks that you would adamantly defend when me and Breon would talk about them. You definitely don't look like that.
Well, I must say that I feel like over the last few years have caught up with us. Yes, we've picked up the likes of DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett and whatnot after that amazing 2012 draft that gave us two of the greatest players to ever wear Seahawks jersey. What's his name? What's that running back's name that's never healthy?
Chris Carson?
No, Rashad Penny.
Oh, well, y'all still have
You know who else was in that same draft with Rashad Penny?
Who?
Nick Chubb.
And Sony Michel. No, yeah. Sony Michel was too.
Exactly.
Sony Michel.
He had a really good rookie year, but he peaked his rookie year.
Who? Chubb or Michel?
Michel. So
but they were dangerous at Georgia though.
Remember, and who was that one player that I said I wanted the Seahawks to draft?
I cannot remember.
I'll help you out. He's a Cowboy.
Oh, Ezekiel Elliott?
No,
2020. Tony Pollard? It was Trayvon. Yeah.
Trayvon Diggs. I was saying I need Seattle to pick up Diggs. Who do we pick up during that draft? I don't know.
Not Trayvon Diggs.
Taylor?
I know who y'all didn't pick up. Y'all didn't pick up Trayvon Diggs.
Was it Trayvon Diggs? For the longest, I've had a problem with first-round draft picks. I think the last legit one that we had, or legit two that I can think of. Well, the last few, the legit ones I can think of is Russell LaCoon, Earl Thomas.
Where did Earl Thomas go to school?
I think that's it. Earl Thomas went to Texas. Since we usually start with wrestling, but we're going football today. I don't care.
Taysom Hill is going to start for the Saints tomorrow.
Good. So,
wow. The Seahawks are going to take a chance on Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, they signed him. He's on the practice squad as of right now.
All
right, so here we go.
I like Taysom Hill though. Oh, and Dan Quinn is gonna be our coach because what's his name caught because McCarthy caught COVID.
Okay, so here I'm going to go back from 2020 to 2012.
All right.
2020, Trevon Diggs. Fumbled. 2019 was LJ Collier.
I don't know what he's doing now.
Not really making a first round.
What was his position?
These are so horrible. 2016, Jermaine Ifedi. We didn't have one in 2017. We didn't have one in 15, 14, or 13. We go to 12.
Who'd y'all pick up in 12?
Bruce Irvin was our first round of 12.
Where is he?
I'm pretty sure he's retired.
Jesus.
2011, we had James.
You are all over the place, bro.
James Carpenter. Yeah, he flopped.
Ugh.
Look at this. Oh my God. All right, so let's look. In the 2000s, I'm going to name you the first round picks that have actually made a splash for the Seahawks. 01, Steve Hutchinson. Okay. Years we had good first round picks. I guess then after that we don't get anything until 2010. So between 04 and 09, Marcus Tubbs, Chris Spencer, Lawrence Jackson, 4, oh my gosh, Aaron Curry. We suck at picking in the first round. We haven't. I
wonder whose fault that is.
So, I see. Let me know. Is it getting better?
Yeah, slightly. Like I said, it goes in and out.
Okay. Y'all, these names. Ryan Bosworth. But yeah, we don't do good when it comes to first round picks.
Bro, the Bos. That's way back there. That was when Bo Jackson was still playing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he got embarrassed by Bo.
But shout out to the Bos for trying. I watched his 30 for 30. Shout out to him for trying.
So
he said he was going to try.
Outside of Jermaine Ifedi and James Carpenter, who were horrible picks, Jermaine Ifedi was trash. We've done nothing to fix our O-line, which has hurt Russell.
I mean, now looking back at it, now I understand. I now understand why all those first round picks that Jerry Jones kept getting linemen.
Because that's the thing I can respect about Jerry. Jerry can't shut up, but he knows to invest in his quarterback by getting a.
He does.
Offensive line year in and year out. They have some nasty linemen. You think of the time during Emmitt Smith's era.
Larry Allen.
Would have been Emmitt Smith without that line.
Larry Allen, Flozell Adams. Man. And then most recently,
Exactly. The kids without that line, without having Tyron Smith and Zach Martin and all them.
Doug Free. Yeah, Doug Free at one time.
Right. I remember the name.
Yeah, like we had some dogs up front line. On our line. That's how do you think DeMarco Murray was able to have that amazing year? Seriously. How do you think he was able to have that amazing year?
Exactly.
Offensive line. Seriously.
And so at this point now, I don't see Russell Wilson playing for the Seattle Seahawks in the 2022-2023 season.
I don't know who he's going to play for, though. I won't tell you that. I don't know who's desperate enough to pick up. All right, maybe that's another question. Who needs a quarterback?
Who needs a quarterback? Let's look down the list. The Saints. But just give up a not good quarterback right now for Russell Wilson. The Giants will probably be willing to get into the sweepstakes. The Steelers.
Yeah, Big Ben.
They really need quarterback because Ben's probably retiring in the season, off season.
I mean,
who else needs a quarterback like bad?
The Lions. The Lions need everything.
It's teams out there, dog.
The Lions need like divine intervention. The Lions need Jesus. That's what they need.
Yo.
Like somebody needs to tell the Lions to come to the throne. We need to get the Lions to come to the throne of grace so we can have altar call. That's how bad the Lions. That's how bad the Lions.
Every opportunity to win that game and still lost.
That's what I'm saying. So we need to have altar call for the Lions here at your church.
I was like, what? I was like, what are y'all doing?
Because I know y'all do altar call at your church. I dare you to say the Detroit Lions at your church when y'all do altar call.
I'm not doing that, sir. I would not.
It'd be weak. You'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Nah.
You can't lie. It would be funny.
Yo, shout out to Talia Wajid, whoever you are.
It would be funny though.
But they need all kinds of help, dog.
They need divine intervention. They do. What's that movie? What's that movie? Angels in the End Zone. They need that.
Angels in the Outfield?
No, there's a movie. There's a football version of that movie. I remember seeing it.
Oh, I've never seen the football version.
Hang on.
Oh no! I hope you see that. Oh, Lord, oh, there it is. Lamb one off. They need it.
Yeah, see, Angels in the End Zone. It's a real movie. Yeah, it's a high school football team that has a tradition of losing.
Fired the entire coaching staff. I'm sorry. I love Pete. I've been a Pete Carroll fan since the 05, 06. Reggie Bush out there going crazy in USC, even though we.
By the way, side note: give Reggie Bush his Heisman back.
Got beat by Vince Young. Next time. I appreciate that man has brought Seattle a Super Bowl ring and another Super Bowl appearance, which we're not going to talk about. But it's time.
Talk about having a game won. Can't believe y'all did that to y'all didn't even do it to y'all didn't even do that to yourselves. Y'all did that to Beast Mode, man. Y'all lucky Beast Mode did. Lucky Beast Mode didn't dog
y'all in 2021, not in 2015. Whatever year it was.
Y'all are lucky Beast Mode didn't dog y'all in the media. For real. Y'all are lucky he didn't dog y'all in the media, because I know he would have. If he was a different person, he would have.
Who was he going to talk to? Is he didn't want to talk to them folks?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying you're lucky he's not a different person. You're lucky he's not who he is, because he would. If he was anybody else, he would have dogged on the media. Because remember the last person. Because remember the last team that didn't hand the ball off to their star running back. Now, granted, that team won the Super Bowl, but the coach ended up walking away with regret. Talking about the '85 Bears, they didn't hand the ball off to get the ball to Walter Payton in the whole series. Instead, gave it to the refrigerator.
Oh, anymore, sir.
And Mike Ditka said that was one of his biggest regrets, not getting Walter Payton a touchdown in the Super Bowl, which is really weird when you think about it.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Still, all crazy for that. Anyway. So, college football, though. This was.
I said your Cowboys, sir.
Hey, we're not talking about my Cowboys right now. All right? We're talking about now the only Cowboys I will talk about is those Oklahoma State Cowboys who won Bedlam this weekend.
Boo.
That's what I'm talking about. They did though. They won Bedlam. And so the new rankings came out yesterday. And it was kind of expected. The top 10 is Georgia at 1, Michigan at 2, Alabama at 3, Cincinnati at 4, Oklahoma State at 5, Notre Dame at 6, Ohio State at 7, Ole Miss at 8, Baylor at 9, and Oregon at 10. The only two undefeated teams left in the top 25 are Cincinnati and Georgia. To, nobody's surprise. But Georgia's 1 and Cincinnati's 2. So here's where I think it did get weird. I did think it was weird that Michigan got to jump over because Michigan, going into last week, Michigan was 5, and they were playing Ohio State, who was 2. And they beat them 42-27, which is pretty sound. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
That's pretty sound, right? So they beat them, and then they jumped up 3 spots to 2 over Cincinnati, who won their game 35-13, and over Alabama, who dropped a spot after barely beating Auburn 24-22 in 4 overtimes. So I kind of expected Cincinnati to jump, but I feel like the only reason Cincinnati didn't jump over Alabama was because Alabama had beaten Auburn and Cincinnati had beat a team who was like 3-9, I think.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. But I know any team that wants to make a difference has this week to do it. This is the last week to do it. This is championship week all over college football. And this is where you want to make your case to try and get a favorable bowl. So you wanted to do these predictions? You ready for this?
Yep. Let me go back to the
Here, I got it all right here.
We're just looking at Power 5, right?
Yeah. I got it all right here.
USC has a game. It was like,
USC
why?
Well, it's probably a
They're playing against Cal.
It's probably a rivalry game. They play for the victory bell. I googled it. That's what it is for. Don't matter. Anyway, here. So
11 p.m. on our side.
So you ready? All right.
Yep.
All right, here we go. So first it's Baylor, number 9 Baylor versus number 5 Oklahoma State for the Big 12 championship. Who you got?
You said Baylor, Oklahoma State?
Yeah. Who you got?
I haven't seen Oklahoma State play. I've seen a few Baylor games. I'm gonna go Baylor.
I watched a little bit of Oklahoma State against Oklahoma. Mike Gundy knows what he's doing. I mean, he'll say some really crazy things in the media, but he knows what he's doing over there at Oklahoma State, and I think he'll get him there. Plus, they're 5, so I feel like Oklahoma State this is Baylor's chance to play spoiler and ruin Oklahoma State's chances of making a last-minute case to get into the playoff. So, even though, honestly, I don't see them getting in it. Oh, so this guy says Baylor. This person says Baylor. It's good pick.
She.
Oh, she?
Yes.
Okay. Well, good call. So here's another one. This is for the Pac-12 championship. Oregon versus number 10 Oregon versus number 17 Utah. Now, mind you, the only reason Oregon is 10-2 and not 11-1 is because Utah played them and Utah they got them. Utah gave it to them.
They gave him the business.
They gave him the business last time they played. A matter of fact.
So who's to not say they're not gonna get in the business this time? I guess, right?
Yeah. In fact, here it is. Utah played the last time Oregon played Utah. Oregon lost 38-7.
Hot digging it all.
Yeah, on the road. So.
Oh Lord. Let's run it back.
So you taking Utah?
Let's run it back.
I'm actually gonna. Yeah, I think they're gonna do that too. Although, oh no, that's a lot on the line. But I feel like lightning can strike twice. I'm gonna go Utah there. Just like I said, then we did Baylor, Oklahoma State. I'm taking Oklahoma State. Here's Utah. That's a good shot. Next game. This is for the MAC championship. Kent State versus Northern Illinois. I haven't really watched any of these teams, but if I had to pick, I'm taking Northern Illinois. I'm taking the Huskies.
I'm going Kent. I don't know. I've not seen a single game from either of these teams, so I'm going Kent State.
All right. In the Mountain West, you have the Utah State Aggies versus the San Diego State Aztecs. I'm taking San Diego State.
Yeah, I'm going San Diego State here.
I feel like one of these years, what Cincinnati is doing, what UCF has done, San Diego State is going to try and do that. Is going to do that one of these years, and it might be next year because their current record right now going into this game is 11-1.
Yeah,
San Diego, they're going to make one of these runs. They're going to make a run like that.
I think it definitely makes it a lot more interesting when some of these non-Power 5 schools start getting.
It does. It really does.
Because now we've got to this point where I was watching a video on YouTube last week about why the playoff was formed, and it was talking about SEC dominance. And so it does get boring because look at you. You literally hate Bama.
I hate Bama. And now here, let me clarify. I don't hate Bama because, out of some fury because they beat my team. I don't have a favorite college team. I just love college football. I hate Bama for the same reason I hate Tom Brady. And it's not because they're cheaters. It's not because they're cheaters. It's because I get sick of watching them every year. In there every year. And then the thing is, they get in there every year, and then some years they get in there when they don't deserve to be there. Like that one year I told you about, they didn't deserve to be in there, but they got in there anyway.
They didn't win. Did they win the SEC that year?
No, that's the thing. They didn't win the year I'm talking about. They didn't win the SEC, but got in there anyway. It was the year.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like either one make these. Well, I feel like you should have more of a pull in order to get in if you win your conference.
Well, that's the thing.
And maybe eventually they will make this a bigger tournament, maybe 8 teams.
That's the thing. Because see, the way the FCS does it, they do a traditional tournament. Yeah, they do it like you do in high school. Each team. I think it's like the top 16 teams. I think in all the FCS get in there. And then they have a 1 versus 8 and so on and so forth.
Is it not just the conference champions? Because I know the last time Norfolk State, the last time we won the MEAC was in 2011, and we went to the FCS tournament and played against ODU, and Taylor Heineke clapped us like it won't know tomorrow.
Here, let me see. Here, let's put a pause and let's figure out the format for this. Because I'm very curious about the FCS format.
Because I know Cookman, but FAMU is going to be in the FCS tournament.
Okay,
but I don't think they won the SWAC though. Okay,
so in the FCS, it's a single elimination bracket tournament similar to like all the other sports. Yes, exactly. Only the field is for 24 teams. It's for 24 teams. And that it's been that way since 23. All right, in this field of 24, there are 2 different qualifiers. 10 automatic teams get in at large, which I imagine the 10 conferences are automatic bids, or the top 10 teams are automatic bids, and then 14 at large bids. The automatic qualifiers are the teams that win one of the 10 conference qualifiers are selected by the FCS playoff selection committee. So it's pretty much similar to March Madness. It's exactly like March Madness, to where you get in, you win your conference, or you get selected.
Right. So that makes perfect sense.
The selection process is overall record against Division I opponents, record against opponents from other conferences, head-to-head record, coaches poll, rating system, and record against common opponents. So if like Ohio State plays Michigan State, and Michigan plays Michigan State, for example, or if North Dakota State plays South Dakota, and South Dakota State plays Old Dominion, how did both of those teams? How did both North Dakota State and South Dakota State do against Old Dominion? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like if North Dakota State beat them by 30 and San Diego and South Dakota State beat them by 14. I guess that's what I assume, you know.
That sounds all right.
Yeah. So anyway, next game is for
that's kind of interesting because I know Florida FAMU made it in, but
to the tournament.
Yeah,
to the FCS.
But Jackson State won this WAC.
By the way, does FAMU really play? I keep seeing videos of this on TikTok. FAMU really be playing gospel songs in the band?
HBCU bands really be playing gospel songs. What you mean?
No, because I just keep most of the common ones I see are from FAMU.
Well, that's because they kind of got hot. They're probably the most popular HBCU band in the world. So
that's fair. That's
two
fair.
of the most popular bands, and not always the best, is FAMU and Grambling. Don't ask why Grambling's so popular. I don't know. I can understand FAMU. You know, I would have thought that FAMU would have kind of lost a lot of their popularity during the situation in 2011, but that's besides the point.
Huh.
But yeah, I can show you some clips. I was at a battle at what was?
Are you talking about the fight, right?
No, it wasn't a fight. No, it wasn't a fight. It was worse than that, actually.
Ooh.
I'll explain later.
So yeah. Next, for the Sun Belt Conference, you have Appalachian State, who's unranked, mind you. Unranked Appalachian State playing number 24 Louisiana Raging Cajuns. Who you got?
I'm gonna go Raging Cajuns.
I'm gonna go App State here. I'm gonna go App State. I think they can pull something out of there.
I mean, it's
all right. Now we're getting into the tough games. USC California. Who you got?
I don't care. Even though we'll talk USC in a few minutes, but
we will. But
this year I don't care.
They're both 4-7.
It's coming on at 11 p.m., bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick to tradition because I used to have some love for them back in the day. I'm gonna go for USC here.
Look, man, I'm a USC fan. We just suck.
All right, Pitt for the ACC championship game comes on at 8:00 on ABC. Pitt versus Wake Forest.
Ooh, Pitt, Wake Forest. I'm gonna say Pitt.
This is also Pitt's first opportunity because Pitt used to be independent for a while. This is their first time that competing in a conference championship, and they can win outright. I'm gonna go Wake Forest here. They've been very dominant, consistent all year. I don't see that changing here. All right, these next couple games are big for the Big Ten. You have number 2 Michigan versus number 13 Iowa. Now, you're probably wondering why Iowa's in there. Iowa's only in there because Wisconsin couldn't beat Minnesota. Seriously, because they played Saturday. Wisconsin had to beat Minnesota, and it would have been Wisconsin and Michigan in the final. But if Minnesota won, which they did, Iowa would get in because of better record.
Then there's a dude that played for Wisconsin and that's from Suffolk, too. That's crazy.
Yeah. So, all right. So she's taking Pitt. By the way, Pitt and Wake Forest are ranked 15 and 16. So, So who you got? Michigan or Iowa?
I'm gonna go Michigan, dog. I just have to say, Detroit. If you need something for that D line, Aiden Hutchinson. Aiden Hutchinson, bro. That's all I got to tell you.
I'm going Michigan. As much as I love Iowa, because Iowa has one of my favorite traditions in college football, where you know the one, right? Yeah, where they at the end of the first quarter, the whole stadium turns and waves at the kids and the kids in the children's hospital right outside the stadium. Like literally, the entire stadium turns. If you haven't seen this video, look it up. It'll punch you in your chest. I'm gonna put it that way. It will punch you in your chest and demand feelings from you. Yeah, because it gets me every time. I'm going Michigan here for the sake of Jim Harbaugh's job.
I feel like he saved the job, bro.
I do too, but this is like to be sure. Because granted, she said every game. It's true. This game more so because think about it. He hasn't been in of the 4 teams that are in the top 4 right now. Again, that's Georgia, Michigan, Alabama, and it was Georgia, Michigan, Alabama, and Cincinnati. Only 2 of those teams have been in the college football playoff. Georgia and Alabama.
I'm mad at her voice.
Granted, he does need that win. He did need that win against Ohio State, because if he didn't beat Ohio State, if he went 0-6 and went Ohio State, they would have fired him right after that game. But he needs gold to prove it.
Yeah,
he needs gold to prove it. So I think this is where he gets it at the expense of Iowa. Iowa will definitely be back next year.
Let's say he doesn't. Let's, and I don't usually do hypotheticals. What is he? You know what? I have a friend that's a 49ers fan, and he constantly maintains this ideology that Harbaugh is not good.
I mean,
what if
he returns?
What if he gets fired or
returns?
Goes to Seattle?
Well, he himself said he's not leaving. Well, I'm thinking of Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer said he's not going because the coaching carousel was weird, which we're going to get into that in a minute. But like he said he doesn't. He's Michigan. Well, like we just said, him beating Ohio State solidified his place in Michigan. He's not going anywhere. Right. You know?
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I just hope that one day we'll get.
Here, that's just you. That's just your desperation as a fan needing a new coach for your team. Which, trust me, I've been where you're at. Look, as much as me and Breon pick at you, we've been where you're at. That is also true. That is very true. They really don't care about.
That's why I said I feel like he solidified his spot for at least another few years.
I know what I'm saying. For me, I'm saying, as right as that is, I'm saying him getting a Big Ten championship definitely helps his case. And mostly gets him a pay raise.
The Big Ten is going to be more for him because it was said during the game that he made 2 promises going into the season. One was to beat Ohio State, check, and then the other was to win in the Big Ten, which
exactly. So, yeah, like I said, as much as we pick at you, look, when we needed a coach after we fired Jason Garrett, I was literally hoping for every college coach. I was hoping for Urban Meyer.
I remember you were saying Urban Meyer, Lincoln Riley.
Yes, I was hoping for Urban Meyer, Lincoln Riley. Where's Urban? Jacksonville. Where's Lincoln? USC.
You might be. I'm guessing that you're probably happy that you didn't get Urban now, huh?
But
based on the things we've seen over the last year.
Yeah, I'm glad we got McCarthy.
McCarthy might not be the best coach out there, but he has.
Here's the thing: when Mike McCarthy got hired, I had to think about this. He has a Super Bowl ring, regardless of how he got there. Whether it was Aaron Rodgers or whatever, he's got a ring. You can't argue with that. Anyway, here's another big game. So everybody here is going Michigan, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Before you say it, I already know what you're going to say, and I'm going Oklahoma. I was thinking red. My fault.
Cincinnati, Houston. Who we got? Cincinnati needs this. I want Cincinnati to show up to be there.
Cincinnati needs to probably win by at least 20 here.
And here's the thing: I need Cincinnati to win because if Cincinnati doesn't win, I don't think a group of 5 school is going to get back to it. It's going to take like maybe a year or two for another group of 5 school to build up. It's like a trust thing, you know what I mean?
I feel like if Cincy doesn't win this game, that just pretty much says that Bama's going to get in even if they lose.
Exactly, which nobody wants. Right. Nobody. Well, then again, mind you, there's also Oklahoma State at 5. So if Oklahoma State can beat Baylor, mind you, most of these teams, all those teams in the top 4 have to win these games soundly. Granted, the top 5, Oklahoma State has to beat Baylor soundly, like by like at least 2 scores, to like keep their name close to that top 4. For Cincinnati to do this, not only do they got to win, but they have to like dominate. They have to dominate Houston because Houston's 24 and 21 actually. Cincinnati's 4.
I just want to see Kobe Bryant in the playoffs.
Yeah, and then the big game. Here's the weird part: Houston, Cincinnati is on at 4, and then Georgia, Alabama is on at 4. I don't know which game I want to watch more. I might do double split screen, to be honest with you.
I have a MacBook, a phone, a PC.
Wait, what time is that show? What time is the show on Saturday?
7. So we'll have to be following. You have a rating in your car, dude? Well,
I can get the game. I can get the Cincinnati game on my phone because I have the ESPN app.
All right, cool. So on the way to the show, we'll definitely be following through.
But yeah, main event game: number 1 Georgia versus number 3 Alabama.
We ain't feeling no bulldog bite tonight, boy. I got Georgia.
I have Georgia here, and mind you, I'm saying Georgia not because of my anti-Alabama sentiments. That's not why. I'm
Georgia
saying
is nasty.
That, and I've been watching Alabama most of the season, and
they struggled against.
it hasn't looked great.
Was it Auburn?
They went to 4 overtimes against an unranked Auburn. Mind you, Bo Nix didn't even play. Bo Nix didn't play in that game, in that Auburn game. On top of that, the guy they did play messed up his ankle halfway through the game and was like had his ankle taped up and was limping around the field for the rest of the game and throughout all those overtimes.
They've been struggling against some middle of the road teams this year, and it's kind of been weird to see. Usually those teams are the teams that you see them in the fourth quarter going with their backup quarterback.
Well, here, let's dive into this.
Speaking of backup quarterbacks, where's Tua's brother right now?
No earth. I think he transferred. Honestly.
Yeah, I know he transferred, but I'm trying to figure what is his name.
So here are the games. Here's Alabama. Here's how Alabama did this year. They beat Miami. They started on number 1 in the nation, and Katina White you're right. It was a very, very stressful game, absolutely stressful. Here are the teams that Alabama played. They struggled against Florida, who was number 11 at the time. They only beat Florida by 2, 31-29. They lost to Texas A&M 41-38. They beat unranked LSU. Hang on, let's look at LSU's record right quick. LSU was 4-5. Well, at the time they were 4-5. At the time, LSU was 4-5. They beat LSU, unranked LSU, 20-14. And then they beat Arkansas 42-35. And then the last game they played, Auburn 24-22. Everybody else they kind of dominated because obviously, Mississippi State 49-9, New Mexico State 59-3, Ole Miss 42-21. Southern Miss 63-14. You know what? I had a theory. I've always thought that Bama playing those weird teams, playing those like non-conference like weak opponents throughout the season was going to be their detriment one of these days. You know what I mean? I'd always believe that.
Maybe it's this year. We'll see.
Yeah, because they played Mercer. Because look at it. They beat Miami 44-13. They played Mercer, beat Mercer 48-14. Then right after that, they played Florida and had a nail biter against Florida and ended up winning 31-29. Then they played Southern Miss, beat Southern Miss 63-14. Played Ole Miss, beat them 42-21, and then they lost to A&M 41-38. Then they beat Mississippi State, unranked Mississippi State, beat them 49-9. Unranked Tennessee 52-24. Then they just barely beat LSU 20-14. You see a pattern?
Yeah.
You seeing the pattern?
Yeah, we talked about it last week too.
Yeah. So based on what I saw from Alabama, and mind you, I watched the entire game from beginning to end. It did not. They're not. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. Georgia. Nobody has scored 20 points on Georgia. No one.
And they struggled. Did they even get 20 last week?
Nobody. They shut out Georgia Tech last week. 45-0.
Bama had to go to double overtime, quadruple overtime to get 20.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying Georgia has the only team to score close to 20 points against Georgia was Tennessee, 41-17.
I'll give Bama 20.
I'll give them that because
I'll give them 20.
The matchup predictor has 66.5% to 33.5% in favor of Georgia.
I'm going 24-20 Georgia.
I feel like if it's that close, Bama could win that game if they keep it close. Because one of the things I've been hearing is like Georgia's offense is it's not bad, but it's compared to their defense, which is,
usually when you have an elite defense, your offense isn't really.
But one thing I know about Georgia's offense, it's not like the Ravens offense in 2000 when they beat the Giants 35-7.
Right.
Their defense is like that defense, but their offense is not being led by Trent Dilfer. I'm just saying, it's not. It's not.
Right.
So I'm going Georgia there. Going Georgia.
You wanted to look at this NFL stuff, or you want to?
Do you want to transition into this college coach talk, or
let's get through the NFL stuff and then we'll get to college.
Yeah. It's going to be a big, important weekend. Should be a good weekend though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, by the way, before we go any further, congratulations to our high school, Western Branch, for the terrific season. I do have one serious question. Why couldn't y'all be that good when we were in high school? But
because Scott Johnson was the head coach.
That is completely fair. But yeah. Shout out. It didn't end in the prettiest of ways against Oscar Smith, 58-6. But then again,
at least they scored this time.
Yeah, true. I had no idea where the game was. It kept saying neutral sighting even on the day of. I'm like, it
was at Smith probably.
I assume it was
because it was saying that when we had to go to Smith last time. Yeah. All right, so looking at this tomorrow, your boys playing against the Saints. I got y'all.
Yeah, I'm going with us.
It's not pretty.
This guy, because Amari Cooper's coming back, CeeDee Lamb's coming back, and apparently Randy
already started.
Apparently Randy Gregory is coming back too, and hopefully Tank Lawrence. Well, Tank Lawrence tweeted soon. They'll be back soon. Actually, let's check his Twitter right now.
This may get ugly.
That and what's the name? That and the Saints are starting Taysom Hill. Now, personally, I like Taysom Hill. I really do. I like a multi-talented quarterback because it just makes me think of Tim Tebow, which he deserved better in the NFL. But when you're talking about that right now, Yeah, I'm going with the Cowboys, but I hope Taysom Hill can give us a fight. But I'm going with the Cowboys. Please, no more anxiety. I don't need any more anxiety for this game. Can we just get in there, drive through New Orleans and move on?
Yeah. Bucks, Falcons. I'm sorry, Falcons, Bucks at this one.
I'm picking the Bucks, but it would be hilarious if the Falcons beat the Bucks. They won't, but it would be really funny.
Tom Brady's not losing to the Falcons. Come on now.
Well, I mean, it'd be funny if he did, though.
I mean, yeah, it would be. Cardinals, Bears. Yeah, Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals easily.
Chargers, Bengals.
I'm going with the Bengals. I'm so
just because of it being the AFC North and one Chargers.
So apparently I was right. Apparently he is coming back.
There you go.
DeMarcus Lawrence is expected to be back. That's according to all right, for the third time this season, the Cowboys, this is according to Fox Sports NFL on Twitter. For the third time this season, the Cowboys are expected to have their top 3 wide receivers on the field together tomorrow against the Saints. Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, and CeeDee Lamb, all on the field at the same time. Plus, apparently, DeMarcus Lawrence and maybe Randy Gregory. With Micah Parsons and Vander Esch.
Pray for Taysom.
Yes. He's going to have to do a lot of running. Here's hoping his cardio is good.
No, I'm pretty sure it is. Colts, Texans.
Colts.
Yeah, Colts.
They're salty about that. They're salty about losing that way to Tom Brady last week.
I got a feeling that Jonathan Taylor is going to have another game. Eagles, Jets, Eagles. Eagles are still fighting for a playoff spot, believe it or not.
Jesus Christ.
Who'd
you say?
Eagles and Jets.
I'm taking the Jets just to spite the Eagles because they look so bad against the Giants.
Now the Giants have a really good defense.
I know, but I'm taking the Jets. Like I said, this is mostly out of spite. Oh, Dynamite's on.
Yeah, I got it. I'm watching it now.
Yeah, like what are they starting with?
I
hope they're not starting with
Mario. And Angels.
Huh?
Danielson and Angels.
Good.
They've been having Danielson open up for quite a bit.
His theme is really good.
Giants, Dolphins.
You said who?
Giants and Dolphins.
Can you say Tank Bowl?
Yeah, this is definitely a Tank Bowl.
I'm going.
Speaking of which, your Nate Tree should have his video up by now.
I'm going Dolphins.
I'm gonna say Giants. Next we have Vikings, Lions. I'm just waiting for the Lions to get their first win, and I'm going to laugh as the Vikings.
Yeah, so you're picking the Lions?
No, I'm picking the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm just picking the Vikings too. I'll tell you, I seen this TikTok earlier. It was when they were playing the Bears. It was like when they were playing whoever they were playing last week. It was they were playing, and then they it was like a group of guys watching. They got really excited, and then they threw a pick, and then they all each of them had different jerseys on. That's the story of their career, though. I love how Brian's still coming out of the face tunnel. By the way, even though he's kind of technically a heel,
he's a heel.
I know he's a heel, but he's coming out of the face.
I didn't know there was a face and heel tunnel. I just thought they were just different tunnels.
Oh.
Especially for a company that came out initially saying there is not a definite face heel thing.
I'm just saying, never mind.
You
know what I mean.
I've never paid attention to it. I was like, oh, they have two tunnels. Cool. Jaguars, Rams. No question here. Rams are going to.
Yeah, taking the Rams.
The Rams went all last month without a win. I don't see them losing here.
Oh look, Brody, -1.
Aren't they from the area?
He is. I know. Angels is.
No. What? I don't know why I thought that they lived in Georgia.
Who? Brody's family.
Yeah.
Huh, maybe. But I know he worked the Independents in Georgia.
Good, fair point.
Angels did, yeah.
Football team, Raiders.
I'm going Washington. Taylor Heineke is going to be a problem when we face him. So I'm taking Washington here. That's not low-key like him. Seriously. Yeah. It makes you think about why I'm taking Washington because it makes me think like what if we got him instead of Dak? But then again, I can't imagine. Well, I feel like he'd be better with us, Trying to imagine what if we switched quarterbacks, how it would look. Yeah. Anyway, they're going to DC in January. Dynamite is. That's pretty close. I've always been trying to get back to DC anyway. So anyway, what other picks we got? So there's that. Giants, Dolphins, Eagles, Jets, Colts, Texans, Jaguars, Rams, Ravens, Steelers. Going with the Ravens because the Steelers aren't. They're on the wayside. It's not even funny anymore. The Seahawks. I didn't think they were that bad. I know they were bad. I didn't think they were that bad. I'm going with the 49ers here against the Seahawks, who are 3-8. That looks really weird to see them at 3-8. Then I'm taking the Chiefs over the Broncos. And then I'm taking the Bills over the Patriots. That's really weird to see the Seahawks at 3-8. That doesn't even look cool. Now that it look cool, but that doesn't even look like. That doesn't even look normal. How are you 3-8 though? Like I know how you're 3-8, but like that looks really weird. Anyway, Broncos and Chiefs. Who you got? I'm going with the Chiefs. Excuse me. I'm going with the Chiefs over the Broncos. The Seahawks are really 3-8. What a weird world we're living in where they're 3-8. And then the Patriots and the Bills. Yeah. The Bills are I'm going with the Bills. I don't know what they need to do, but they need to pick. Oh no, actually, I'm taking the Patriots. Mac Jones has been on it recently. He really has. He's been really on it. But in other news, I want to do a quick soccer shout out. They had the awards for best they have the soccer awards, and for lack of a better word, and because I honestly can't think of what they're actually called. The Globe Soccer Awards. That's what it was. So it's when they collaborate and have the best. They gather all the best soccer players in the world, and they give out awards for best whatever, best goalkeeper, all this stuff like that. And excuse me. It said, so if I could find it, see who won it this year. Let me see.
But yeah, I'm going Ravens and the Seahawks game. Going Niners because we suck.
Oh wait, that was last year.
Broncos Chiefs. Give me Chiefs, and then Patriots Bills. Give me Bills. No, give me Patriots.
You say you got the what? You're taking the Patriots?
Yeah, I'm going Patriots.
Yeah, I figured that. So, did I mention they had these awards, the Ballon d'Or, which is the award for the best. It's like the soccer awards, pretty much. It's presented by France Football, recognizing the best football players in the world, the best soccer players in the world for those for the peasants out there. You all are peasants. You all know that soccer is the better sport. Yeah, I said it. Anyway, it went out this year, and so best club of the year went to Chelsea, which is weird. Striker of the year went to Bayern Munich's Robert Lewandowski. The Yashin Trophy went to, I am going to butcher this guy's name, Gianluigi Donnarumma. I think I nailed that. He plays for Milan and PSG, which I think is the best for the best goalkeeper. I think it is. Don't quote me on that. I don't think it is. Pedri from Barcelona. The Copa Trophy. Oh, okay. Hang on. All right. So yeah, like it doesn't have it right there. Ah, I knew it. Ha. Sweet. Damn, I'm good. So here's the Ballon d'Or, the nominees here. They were announced on October 8th. The awards were given out yesterday. So yeah, the awards were given out yesterday. So the best club of the year went to Chelsea from the UK, from England, in the Premier League. The best striker of the year went to Robert Lewandowski of Bayern Munich. Gianluigi Donnarumma won the Yashin Trophy, which highlights the best goalkeeper in the world. The Copa Trophy goes to the best player under 21, and that went to Pedri from Barcelona. The best female footballer was given to Alexia Putellas from Barcelona's female club. And take a wild guess as to who the best overall male football player was. Take a wild guess.
I don't know.
Lionel Messi. Duh.
Oh.
Yeah.
I should have guessed that.
Yeah, Lionel Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo was 6th in voting. Mbappe was 9th. Cellini was in there. He was 13th. Neymar was 16th. Harry Kane was 23rd. But yeah, Lionel Messi was voted the best footballer in the world for the Ballon d'Or. I think that's his 6th. I think that is his 6th. That's his 6th award. That's his 6th Ballon d'Or. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's his 7th, actually. It's his 7th. So yep, that's what happened. Anyway, let's talk some coaching carousel in college football.
Shout out to the new head coach of USC. I don't care. Everybody says we winning, or are we?
If you ask what to think about him what to think of him in Norman, they're gonna say he's a traitor. Just saying.
Well, I'm not surprised. But again, I'm a USC fan, so I don't care what they think. What do you think? You're kind of on the neutral side of things.
As far as him leaving, or
yeah,
I've always thought it looks really weird for a coach to leave after a big loss. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Was this as bad as the who was it? Was it Rick? It wasn't. It was Bobby, Rick, or Trina Patino, Falcons. What was his name? The Falcons coach that left like mid-season.
I think it was. But like the thing is, like I said, that's just how I've always felt about it. I've always felt it looked really weird that a coach is really going to lose a big game. Like, because Oklahoma State, that's bedlam, you know? And then not finish the season out. Like, before the season's over, you're gone. Like, at least wait till the season's over.
Yeah, that's the point.
I think that's what made it worse, because you lost to Oklahoma State, and then not only did you lose to Oklahoma State, but it's like you're not even going to stick around to finish the season out, you know? That's where this game always gets kind of tricky, you know? It's like, at least, have some courtesy. But, it's just me. That's just what I think. I always just thought, have some courtesy towards the fans, So I can't imagine Nick Saban Imagine Nick Saban losing to Auburn and then like having a good season, losing to Auburn, and then leaving right after that. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? And he shows again. But that would be crazy, wouldn't it not? Oh man, that's coming up next. But yeah. That'd be really crazy. I mean, I think it would look crazy. I think it would look crazy him just leaving right after that. So that's what I think. I really don't want to talk about that thing. What else is going on? JoJo's Part 6 released today. It's only 12 episodes on Netflix. It's pretty good. I'm not even in the first episode yet, but it looks really fun. Really excited. Who does this? What are we doing? What are we doing, people? What are we doing? Yeah, look. Here, I didn't want to get into this.
Stupid again.
Huh?
Where we at?
I was just saying how JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6 released on Netflix today. 12 episodes. First 12 episodes released. I just started the first episode. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Also, if you froze again and went off, I was going to get it ranting about Cowboy Bebop and how the live action Cowboy Bebop and how good it was. For real, no, you laugh, but I'm so serious. Seriously, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Say again.
It wasn't bad. Okay. Now, granted, I watched the anime of Cowboy Bebop, and it was gorgeous. The music was good. All that stuff was great. I gave the live action a shot because that's what I do. I gave it a shot, and I watched it. I'm like, you know what? They nailed the looks of everybody. They nailed Spike's look. They nailed Jet's look. They didn't really nail Faye's look. The only reason they didn't nail Faye's look is because the actress who played Faye Valentine was like, yeah, I don't want to dress like that. And they were like, okay. And I was like, yeah, I feel like if she doesn't want to dress like the way the original character dresses, she has every right to say that. Plus, being honest, the look she chose looks way better. Anyway, the story was good. The villain and Vicious could have looked a little bit.
I haven't watched the anime at all, so I can't really.
Do yourself a favor, watch it. It's really good.
I'm gonna do that.
The music is phenomenal, by the way. Like if you like jazz, it's perfect. It's perfect. It's really good. It's really good anime. Can we sidebar right quick? Here, I want to get sidebar because a woman, I was just scrolling through Twitter, and a woman in Texas arrested after pulling a gun over a grocery store parking lot. What do you think she looks like? Yeah. I don't. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, the math isn't mathing. Yeah. She looks exactly like what you think she looks like when you read that. But then on top of that, all right, I don't want to stay too far on this.
Lord, I don't know what to say to that.
The teenager in Michigan, he's going to be tried as an adult for killing four classmates and injured others in Detroit and 30 miles outside of Detroit. He's 15. He's going to get charged him as an adult. Now, before anybody asks, yes, why did they do this? He looks, here's his picture. Here, I'm gonna send you his picture, and it's gonna say all you need to know about it. But somebody on TikTok made a good point when this story came out, and their point was, are we going to do anything now? And then then somebody's answer was like, no, we're not. And I think you know what they were asking about. I just sent you the picture, by the way. You should be getting it any minute now. Yeah, I just sent the picture to the group.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I know where this story's going. I know where this is going already.
Yep.
No comment. I know
yep. It didn't help that in one of the articles said bully teen. That's how it started.
You didn't have to tell me that. I already knew that was part of the story already.
That's how it started. Yep. So that's gonna make it 10 times harder. Which somebody once commented, like, why don't just give teachers guns? I said, well, and then the person responded to this on TikTok so well. His name was Old Man Murphy 76. The way he responded to this was so eloquent. Well, it wasn't eloquent, but it was so right. Imagine, right? Let's say you do give teachers guns. Here's the thing. The schools are already underfunded. Like, are they not, Anthony? Are they not already underfunded? So teachers have to buy their own school supplies. On top of that, now you're telling teachers to go buy their own weapons, spend their own money on weapons to, get them to and then take time out of their busy schedule to train to how to use said firearms so they can use it safely. You know what I mean? They expect them to do all of that to protect their kids. Versus the alternative, which is, maybe teach your kids not to be bullies. There's that. Or and then this is gonna frustrate some people. Or maybe you don't have your kids get access to your firearms. Actually, I feel like the other one was way better, but you know what I mean. I feel like the former is going to be harder. Teaching your kids not to be bullies. I feel like teaching your kids not to be bullies is way harder than hiding your firearms from your kids.
If a kid wants to do something, he's going to do it regardless of what the parent says to do or not to do.
So I think then there's the hard part. Teach your kids not to be assholes.
Ideas that could be thrown around, but when you put it into real life situations, it's never going to be a 100% foolproof solution.
So wait, so teaching your kids not to be assholes is not a solution? I think it's a decent solution. It's not a perfect solution, but it's a start.
100% if had a solution.
I just say it's a start.
Yeah.
That's a start.
But my thing is, I don't think there's a solution that's going to be 100% effective.
True. As a start. It's a start. Anyway, let's get off of that. What else you got? Oh, you want to talk about Twitter Spaces?
All right. Yes, I do want to talk about Twitter Spaces. Defund Twitter Spaces.
Wait, there's funding in that?
I don't know. I don't care. Defund Twitter Spaces.
He said defund. Is it that bad?
This has been ridiculous, bro. But
I said, is it that bad? Of course it's that bad. It's that chaotic.
I'm sick of it, bro. All right, so Twitter space been going on. So if it ain't a bunch of horny folk up there, it's a bunch of folk with horrible. So when Twitter Spaces first began, there was this big debate between, I guess it was like feminists versus pygmies and whatnot. And so the feminists are, and these aren't your feminists that are logical.
Wait, are these the women that say a man should
These
do
are ones is like,
are these the one that says I'm independent, I can do whatever I want, but I still want a man to take care of me type feminists?
Basically ones that want men to be providers and be the classic way a man is supposed to be, but doesn't want to be the way a woman was supposed to be in the classics.
So they want to be independent, but they want to still want to be taken care of.
That's basically going on from the beginning of Spaces. And so now, last week it was what was it? It was pretty much the same thing going on. And so it was one space, what was it? Black men love black women, something like that. And so they're in there projecting like crazy, but then when somebody wants to push back against their projection, then they want to cry about it.
Wait, what was the take? What was the take?
Huh?
What was the conversation? It was
why do black men not like black women or something like that? And
I can, as a man who's in an interracial relationship, I can answer that, but it's probably gonna rain some. It probably won't. Is gonna.
They're talking, and then the women that were hosting the space were like, all black men, and the dude was like, hold on, pause. Don't say all black men because it's not all of us. And like all, but then
it's such a weird take.
You try to doing up here, and so then Monday, Twitter Spaces goes wild again because there's a group called "Are There Too Many Black Women in Public?"
Okay, that's not. Wow. That's extreme.
You got racist stuff going on, and then that got shut down as soon as Tariq Nasheed gets up there going in on them. And so for the rest of that
who's
day,
the host of that group? Who's the host of that space?
It was some white guy.
Oh, are there too many? Oh.
Hey, that was wrong. But I'm going to tell you something else that was completely wrong. Then later on that same day, there's a space that says white people are not needed. # Mayo monkeys gotta go. Where they're in for white genocide.
Oh.
And I'm like, dog, how do you not see what's wrong with that? Like he's in there like saying you don't have to cut and so if you need to find it, it's there. So it's like
you don't have to cut
anything. I'm gonna say I said what I said. And he's doubling down.
He's
doubling down. He said you don't need to cut anything or paste anything. I said what I said. So he's sitting there saying that he's for white genocide. Page got clearly got clapped. But you get my drift.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see how people don't understand how wrong this is, regardless of the color.
It just sounds like pure chaos to me.
Hate is hate. I'm sorry, but EC3 once again was right.
EC3 since being released from WWE and starting Control Your Narrative hasn't missed.
I'm going to start a hashtag EC.
Here, no. I'll do you one better.
Right.
I'll do you one better. Hold on.
Take me out to dinner. That's what I was for a second. Now it's EC3.
No. I got you. You keep your take me out to dinner. I got you.
Because Lord have mercy, the weakest people in this have finally found their voice, and now they're out here spewing out their horrible, hot garbage straight out of Oscars.
It is bad.
Can takes like Lord have mercy. Even Oscar won't want these takes.
There's some bad takes.
And so I just sit here and listen to them because I'm like, you really can't believe you do.
This is what there was a Spaces I tried to get in on, but no, which one was it? I think it was a WWE related. It was a wrestling related one, but like some of the takes in there were bad, and not only were they bad, then they started trash talking about Karrion Kross, and I was like, I didn't want to snap on anybody in there, but there were some pretty bad takes.
Yeah, but yeah, I even Billy was up there one day. You think about it, dog. It's a mess. So yes, I truly stand for defunding Twitter Spaces. Defund it, though. I don't care.
I agree. I can get behind that.
I would trade an edit button for Twitter Spaces. I ain't lying. I'm so serious.
Wait, what's it that isn't there like a remove tweet button or something?
Yeah, but you
No, yeah. That's what it is. It's the edit button. I was thinking about that. The edit button.
Pay for that. Pay for it.
People want an edit button instead of a where you can edit your tweet after you post it.
I can edit every other social media account that I have. I can edit my posts. I can edit on Facebook, but Twitter for some odd reason don't want to have an edit button.
I think it's the only one that
I had
does
typos. My fat fingers.
Ugh, same. Anyway, what else you got? Oh, I thought he was about to hit the Pepsi twist.
Ain't no way.
Oh, wow. So, how you started your list yet?
Feelings, but that's all I got, though. I need to get my internet taken care of, so I have nothing else.
Oh, wait. Oh, the championship game has been announced for football.
What championship game?
For the Class A regional. Oscar Smith. Oh, I know that's in the past. Never mind. That's old.
Oscar Smith playing who?
No, it was the game from last week, from last Friday.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think they nailed it. I don't know. Cowboy Bebop, they nailed it. I think they nailed it. I don't know why.
I need to eat.
Anyway, yeah. So
I was going to go off about MJF's suit, but then I was like, wait, it's Hanukkah, so I can't say much.
I was saying, unless you want to get really anti-Semitic.
Absolutely not.
I was gonna tell you go off, Farrakhan.
Airways.
I was gonna tell you go off, Farrakhan.
Not on these airways. My name ain't Lewis. I ain't no Nation of Islam.
First of all, Lee Moriarty is not like some lame guy. He's really good. Jesus Christ.
No, Lee's really good. I think eventually that he could be a future TNT champion looking into 2022, late 2022.
Why is he? What is he doing?
Is he burying Lee or? All I see is lips moving and face palms in the crowd.
No, he's like hitting him with like Britt Baker with jokes about Britt Baker. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like,
because he said that Britt Baker is basically replacing him. But that's all I got, though. Anything else from you?
No, I'm good. I'm curious as to see where this is going.
Same here. So peace, love, Pop-Tarts. Always be able to drink water. Be out of here.
Yeah, we will try and be technically better next time.
Try.